Hey, what is up again, everyone? Welcome back to another review, and today I'm taking a look at this right here, and yeah, like you can see on the front of the box, it's Gourai again. So for those of you who've seen the Gourai video I did back in 2015, well, let's just say the guys at upswell.jp obviously didn't. But either way, thanks to those guys for sending it on to me to take a look at. There's a link down there in the description if you want to get one of your own. It only costs around... Whoa. And just in case you're not familiar with what frame arms girls are, they're basically just a girl cross mecha model kit from Kotobukiya, which eventually spawned an anime. And as you can see on the side of the box here, this is a Blu-ray as well as a model kit. So we actually get 3 episodes of the anime on here. That's episodes 10 through 12. But anyway, let's take a quick look at it. So if that right there is your thing, you know where to find it. Onto the box that's in here as well, and it's pretty plain, your standard collector's edition looking box. But it's not what's on the outside of the box that counts, it's what's in the inside. So let's magic this thing together and check it out. Based on the absolute travesty the standard Gourai was built out of the box. Seriously, just trying to do anything with this, you're wasting your time. This time around I decided to put in a lot more time and glued all the non-moving parts on this. All in all, it still only took a couple of hours to build it, including the gluing. So it is simpler and faster to build than a lot of high-grade Gundams. I will also mention that I did put on quite a few of the water slide decals, which you can see here, but while I was doing some poses and stuff with it, they all just fell off because I didn't use anything to set them. So if you're going to stick them on, use some top coat, otherwise they're just going to fall right off. This time around I do prefer the colors of the Gourai Kai compared to the standard Gourai, but all in all it's still just so plain and lifeless. According to these pictures here in the manual, it will require a little bit more painting to be fully color accurate, so the kit itself doesn't have a lot of the grey and black sections of the torso, as well as the railgun, which we'll see later. However, the faces look absolutely fantastic. We've got 3 of these in here, and they all look great. If you do actually decide to end up painting it, there are some transfers on the sheet here, which you can use for if you paint over the face. They're there, basically just to replace the eyes. Also on the sheeted transfers are those sketchy knickers transfers. If you wonder how you apply them, you just cut them out, put them in water, and stick them on like this. Beautiful. Moving on to the articulation, and just like before, even though I've glued this together, the articulation is basic at best. Some of you guys said in the comments in the last video that some of the newer frame arms girls have much better articulation than this, so I'm guessing this is as basic as they come. However, on gluing it together, it is solid, so at least that's something. As for accessories, here's Gourai Kai with everything that it comes with, which is those 3 faces that you've seen already. As for hands, we've got relaxed open hands, widespread open hands, pointy finger holding hands, standard holding hands, and a pair of standard fists. As for weapons, we've got the shoulder cannon that pops into the shoulder like this, as well as the railgun, which like I mentioned earlier on, isn't fully color accurate, but thankfully it has this little piece here which clips into the forearm, which keeps it in place solidly. We've also got a knife, which when not in use can be stored with this adapter on the leg. Lastly then, we have an alternate arm and leg. These feature no articulation, so they're mainly just for display purposes, and feature less armor than the standard arm and leg. So that is it for the review, and basically it's just Gourai all over again. Obviously with the extra work, the gluing of all the non-moving parts, it's much better than what I've seen before with this straight out-of-box build, but still it is far from mind-blowing. This honestly would require some painting to look good, but if you did paint it, I do feel it would make pretty good display piece. And pretty much that is it, because the articulation is basic at best. And all in all, considering the price and the type of item, this is definitely one for major fans of frame arms girls and collectors only. But anyway, thanks once again to Upswell for sending this on to me. The link is down there in the description if you do want one of your own. Honestly, if it wasn't for all these companies sending me on stuff to review, this channel would be at an absolute standstill right now. So thanks once again to Upswell, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and make sure to come back for more reviews. See you next time.